last mile official wanted to contravene that driver, and the driver came out, left the steering and went under the bus in order to prevent arrest. And you see how people hailing and castigating last mile officials. Once you have that, at a point in time, when such a driver who drink and drive heavily now kill, you will see that it's now going to be, you people that have been applauding,
you would have loved that some of the residents are actually here, for you to hear from them firsthand. But part of their fears is that they call on the police, they give information, and sometimes you don't know who snitches, and take the information to the bad guys, and then they become targets. What do you have to say about, yes, you say police is your friend, give us information, but how do you protect those who bring information to you? And talking about police being compromised.
I'm telling you as I sit down here that maybe in the past, I won't know, but as of today, any of the residents in that area that said that he has given us information and that hoodlums go back to attack him, let them bring it forth. All that we've been addressing all the time, and I keep on saying anytime I talk that once we are able to speak the truth to ourselves and not exaggerate things, we'll be able to solve our problems.
Speaking truth to ourselves, I'll stay with that issue of police getting compromised across the state, Lagos State, not just in the Ikorodu area. Now, how often do you redeploy your men, officers and men, at least to ensure that they don't get compromised to every location they're posted? How often do you redeploy them?
One, it's a factor of performances. What you are talking now about being compromised or not is just an infinitesimal issue to say you are redeploying people. Once you have the mechanism, and that is why everyone in Lagos has my telephone number, that if you are not sure, if you are not too confident about the person you want to give information at the police station level, send it to me. And we have application with which people can also report cases anonymously without anybody knowing them.
Would you like to give us the number, just so if you say everybody can have it, in case...
I'm surprised that you are asking me that, because in this your station, I've given it out several times.
For the viewers.
0802 326 5025.
025. So you can...
And of course in Lagos, it's also in this your studio that we came to demonstrate what we call the smart police application. Yes. It's only in Lagos we have that, where you just go to your telephone, go to the Google Play Store, download smart police. You can report anything, either police misconduct or any crime that has been committed on
That's at the Google Play Store.
If anyone has information and they're afraid to share it perhaps with the DPO at the level there, they can call 0802 326 5029. 25.
And they have been doing that. And I can tell you, I can beat my chest that there is no one that has called me or sent me text. If you give me my telephone, I will read so many to you. And the joy in it is that they always come back to say, oh, thank you for this proactive measure. Thank you for sending quick response.
These people have been described as suspected militants, and we've heard reports of some people saying militants are actually coming into Lagos. What do you have to say about this?
You see, as I told you, this something that is emerging now. Are we not, jump into labeling people to say they are this, they are that? We get over it. As we interact with people that supply us information from there, as we interact with some of the suspects that we've been arresting, this when we put all this together that we can say, okay, yes, this is the group where they fall into. And of course, most importantly, we've been appealing to these fellows that, look, everybody has been saying it's because the pipelines are dried now, that they cannot do bunkering in order to earn a living again. But government has been providing alternative. There is the bank of the industry. The state also has a platform. The federal government has a platform to say, come, apply for soft loan. We are going to give you. We are going to give you another means of livelihood. If you've gone to school, you have degrees. Go and log on onto the platform we've provided, so that you engage yourself in something that is positive, in something that is meaningful. It's just somehow senseless that you've been living together in an area. You have your children there, you have your parents there, and you are now unleashing terror on your neighbor, your next door neighbors, and all those things. Why won't we have a change of heart?
All right, Mr. Owoseni, that's the number on the screen if you want to call the police and all. But we're also getting phone calls coming in, and people are saying that the police is not doing anything. They are complaining. A colleague of ours here in the office called you one time, even sent a text. He didn't get an acknowledgement. Maybe you're busy, I agree. But that's one. But people are calling now as the show is going on that the police is not doing anything. And I have this tweet here from IBMui13. Says, this hasn't, okay, stop. It says, stop justifying it, but your people are not doing well. If you are doing well, we will praise you. When it says, this hasn't been happening before, why is it suddenly happening? When it isn't nipped in the body to grow into a monster, people are being killed on several locations. Now, this is what he's tweeting here.
You have cited one example.
There are others that are calling in now.
For one person, you have said that one of your colleagues had said he sent me
a text and called.
And I will tell you that police 9 out of your staff would tell you that they call me and they get response immediately.
But let's talk about the people who are calling from outside. I'm not talking about my staff now. There are calls coming in now. Producers say that the police are not doing anything. They're just standing there, or they tell you they don't have.
When as we sit down in the studio, you've shown me a footage of policemen on patrol
moving around.
So,
is it enough to just move around?
That is patrol. That is making police presence. And if you go out in Lagos now, you'll see patrol vehicles at almost every junctions. And that is what they call police visibility. So when you have that visibility, and I challenge anybody in Lagos that would say
Mr. Owoseni, we need to take a quick break. We'll come back so that you can round up, and then we'll leave out this thing. We'll take a moment, I'll be back shortly. Don't go away. Welcome back. We're almost closing our closing moments with the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, Mr. Owoseni. Mr. Owoseni, while we're on break, as I told you, there are some calls coming in, but we're able to get this specifically. You said the police is on ground and is working and they're patrolling, but they're complaining about Igbo-olomu area and Alakwe, and they're talking about people are parking out there. So as we wind down now, what would you say to the people? What's the police doing to help curb this thing so that they are safe?
What I want to tell our people in Lagos is to encourage them to move back to their houses. As I sit down here, we have done massive deployment. It is not just only the police. We have military personnel that are aiding us in this patrol. And of course, with that presence, we should be able to surmount any challenge that is emanating from that place. I just want to encourage them that we should not just sit back and say, no, yes, I want to go back. But we've been sustaining police presence in that area, Igbo-olomu, Elekpete, Imushin, and not just talking it. Everyone.
Have you made some arrests, and are they going to be prosecuted?
We've made several arrests, and we've been prosecuting. As I said, it's not just talking it. Everyone knows that I'm handsome. You will see me in almost all these places all the time. Yeah. I've taken the lead by myself, and we sustain that. We continue to, synergize with military counterparts in order to make sure that we dominate that area successfully.
The situation is one that is really disquieting, and everyone will want an end to this. Gbemile is saying that Ibafo is also an area that, it's a real problem, and so we don't want lives lost. But if you have any information for the police, the number on your screen is where to send text message or even make a call.
That's including the toll-free number. We've been speaking with the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Mr. Fatai Owoseni. Thank you for speaking with us. And that's his number you had on the screen there, but the toll-free number is still there as well. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you. So I encourage you, please call me. We sustain the presence. We continue to do massive deployment, and I know that we'll get over this by the grace of God. We just need your encouragement, and we need your understanding.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's Sunrise for today. I want to thank you for letting us be a part of your morning. As we say, go out there, be a good citizen, love your neighbor, love yourself, and be the best you can be. I'm Neo Taigbe.
And I'm Yomi Otaigbe. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye-bye.